Diamond City. Diamond Quarter. We made it. Which sure took a long time because I don't know where anything
I've heard of dwarven politics. I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
is.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Okay. Wait, can I go up here? Oh, I totally can. Is there cool stuff up here? Okay, well. Kind of. There's lava. Ah, that's what they mean by the proving. Because there's the proving. And there's the lava bridge from before. Where I could see the lava from. Okay.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. They have no orders while throne stands empty. Make Harrowmont your king now!
That sure was a thing. Nice, a diamond mall. That's probably good. Scott in it. Lady Dace. Hello.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Well, alright. You had a name, so I thought you were important. Oh, wall carving. House Idukin.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked Castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath his station?
Short people, they do rather like their buildings tall.
You know, that's a good point. Why are these buildings so tall? We'll go into the Royal Palace later. I don't want to deal with all of that stuff right now.
Must we stand so close to the edge? Can you not feel the mountain directly over our heads?
Orzammar Guards. Chamber of the Assembly. That's probably where I should be heading. But I'm gonna keep wandering for now. Shaperate. Actually, that's where I should be heading. Yeah, let's pop into the Shaperate to yell at people for... No, the assembly is where I need to go to yell at people. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Quests. Potentially vital quests.
Who would dare take from the memories?
Mildrate, what you got?
Orden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine! Ah, he's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dusttown. They couldn't know the value.
Well, that's a thing. Ooh, books.
I'll get on it.
Wanna read them. Legion of Steel. Wait a sec. Legion of Steel. Paradin vanished. Shaper of Golems. Okay, well that was less interesting than I wanted it to be. I was hoping it was about the Legion of Dead.
Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth records from the old Orton Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Orton, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
see what I can do, Orta. Shaper it, scribe. Nah. Shaper!
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost ties. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to Paragon. A Paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
And that's what
Branka is a Paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her Paragon status.
Where's Branka now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned. We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Where's Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Which is, you know, fair.
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth 12 dwarves in battle, but Caridon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more. Yes, we have only a few dozen left in Orzammar, and I do not recognize this one. Where did you find it? Every golem is precious to us. We'd pay a good sum for a new find.
Hey,
I'd sooner jump into a pit of lava.
Unfortunate. Was there anything else? I must tell the rest of the Shaperate about this discovery. At the other side of the old Empire.
wait, I already asked that part.
Kal Sharok is the only other city to out...
How'd you lose
the
your golems?
Paragon...
Not that.
When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems.
What's a
They are
Tig?
to us what a colony is to surfacers.
What are the deep roads?
They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the Darkspawn claim them and few venture there. Except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many Darkspawn as possible. I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. Please, speak your mind. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Okay. A book. Scribes. What's back here? Probably important stuff. A book. A book that fell on the floor. They do like nugs, they're cute. A book. The Legion. A book. A book. Pop this, please.
Just like you wanted.
Cool. What did we just take? Search for the true prophet. What is this? Huh. I wonder who would want that. Gloves of diligence. Oh, the boots. This is another part of the diligence thing. Okay. Huh. Right. Wait, time out. What do I need to get to... What does Morrigan need to be able to use this shield? Slightly more strength. Right? Never mind, she's only at 15 right now. That's like 6 more levels up. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but also not by as much as I wish I were. She needs 7 more points, and that assumes that the bonuses from her equipment count. Which they probably don't. Hey, Assembly. What up? Tell me about things.
It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
You know
it would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and his eclectic entourage.
You got me there.
You seek the aid of Orzammar's finest. Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. You must understand, Haramont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper. That hurts worst of all. That Haramont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
Fair enough.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Haramont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haramont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Haramont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty. Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Haramont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
Oh, surely not.
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Balin's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it? Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, He won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind. I hope you're not wasting my time. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Fine.
Better make...
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Okay.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Why have you got a staff?
Lords and ladies of the assembly, I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Why so many of the Shaper or the assembly, whatever? I lost track of where I am. Why so many of them got staffs? You can't do magic? Bandalore. Hello.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Dulin Ferendrin, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's II, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you. Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? Only members of the noblest houses are eligible. Those who claim a Desha, General, or Paragon among their ancestors. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about the vote, although I am forming some about our members.
Valid.
At this point, they're stone for stone. I wouldn't put any coin on the outcome. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way.
Fair enough. So I could pick up that quest for Vartag. For Balin. I don't know. They're both kind of jerks.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Ferendrin, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Not this again.
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening, though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know.
Heck.
The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
But they're both bad for different reasons. Ah, jeez. You know what? You know what? Rather than just sit here and complain about both of them for like another 20 minutes, I'm gonna end this episode here and then try and decide which one is worse, so I can pick which one is therefore, by definition, better. See you guys next time, where hopefully I'll have made a choice. Bye bye.